Okay, either my heart is beating so fast I can't tell, or it stopped beating altogether. There once was a man who was best friends with a woman. Now, their names aren't important, but their story is. They had been best friends since childhood. Romantic partners once, but not again. The man had lived a fairly successful life. Nice car, nice job, college degree, all the staples on the American dream checklist. Life had not been so kind to the woman. When she tried to reach for the top, she always seemed to be dragged back down. She had gotten by, sure, but the toll of every new failure wore her down. One day, it wore her down so much she realized she did not feel like fighting anymore. She did not feel like doing anything anymore. She confessed these feelings to her friend. The friend, wanting to help her, thought of a solution. He told her that every morning they would meet for coffee. When they met up, she would have to tell him one reason why she was happy to be alive that day. She said okay, even though she was not entirely sure what she was going to answer. The next day, the man and woman met up, as promised. He began by asking, "Why are you alive today?" And the woman shrugged, casually replying, "I have work today." Well, work is important, it's a start. And they went about their day. The next day, he asked again, "Why are you alive today?" He expected another simple reply, and the reply was simple, but not what he expected. A lasagna recipe. The man laughed. "I'm sorry, what?" "A lasagna recipe," the woman replied. "Well, I'm glad you found a reason, but you've never mentioned liking lasagna before, so why a recipe?" "Oh no, I hate lasagna." The woman shook her head. "I hate tomatoes. But my Aunt Rebecca loves tomatoes. I found a recipe last night, and it recommended adding more parsley to the sauce. I need to share it with her." And they went about their day. The next day, he asked again. Season 5, Episode 9. "What?" "Season 5, Episode 9 of my favorite show comes out tonight. I don't want to miss it." And they went about their day. This pattern continued on for several weeks, each time the woman's answer strange. One day it was because it was free yogurt day at the store by her work. One day it was because she forgot to return a library book. And one day, the strangest, was because she could not find the missing pair to her sock. It had become routine to the point where the man did not even ask the question. The woman simply answered as her greeting in the morning. Finally, the man gathered the courage to ask her about it. "Why do?" she interrupted. "Because I forgot to call my sister back." No, not that." He paused. "Why do you always choose the weirdest reasons?" The woman raised an eyebrow. "I don't understand. Are they bad reasons?" "No, of course not. Any reason is good, but they're just strange. I thought you were going to say things like, because my family loves me, or because I know it gets better, not because you needed to call someone back. So I'm curious, I guess." The woman thought for a moment, then pointed to her right. An old bridge was under construction. "Do you remember that bridge, how it collapsed last week?" "Yeah," the man nodded. "Do you remember any details about the collapse?" "Well, I know that no one died, but a couple of people were injured. Not much else. Why?" "Do you remember what you were doing?" "Yeah, I was watching the game. I got mad that they interrupted it and accidentally knocked over my soda. Took 4 dang paper towels to clean up one little soda." The woman nodded. "Was the soda being knocked over super important?" Man tilted his head. "No, not really. I just grabbed another one." "But you remember it better than the bridge. Does that mean you didn't care about the bridge? Does that mean you didn't care that people were hurt?" "No," the man was shocked. "Of course I care. Why would you say that?" "I'm getting there. So when it came down to it, you were more focused on what was in front of you, the little mundane things, rather than the big picture?" "Yes, I suppose I was." He looked back to the bridge. "But I still don't understand." The woman smiled. "When you go through your life, do you remember what happened to the world, what changed society, or do you just remember what happened to you and those around you?" "I would have to say what's going on around me. I care about the people around me first and the world second. I don't know what's going on in the world too much, and I don't mind as long as what I've got right here is okay." The woman began walking past him. "Then I'll ask you, why are you alive today?" And they went about their day.